This is gospel for the fallen one, locked away in permanent slumber, assembling their apostasy and pieces of broken memories. Oh, 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 oh. Then gnashing teeth and criminal tongues conspire against the odds, but they haven't seen the best of us yet. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. These words are knives and often leave scars. The fear of falling apart. Truth be told, I never was yours. The fear of falling apart. This is gospel for the vagabonds, never dwell and suffer cheaters, confessing their apostasy, led away by perfect impostors. Oh, 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 oh. Don't try to slip through the end of the world and bury me alive, 'cause I won't give up without a fight. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. These words are knives and often leave scars. The fear of falling apart. Truth be told, I never was yours. The fear of falling apart. Oh,
Well done, Matthew. Kelly, what did you think of that?
You're right, you look like you're in pain. Because I know you've been ill with tonsillitis, so everybody needs to know that he's been ill with tonsillitis and chest infection as well, wouldn't you, on top of it? So you've got to commend you just for even getting up there and trying that song tonight. It did show off your lower, you can get really low down, because we know you can get up there, but now we know you can go down there. But it was, for you, that's where you need to be. When you're on top form with your throat, that's the kind of music that you need to be, the showing off. That really, you've got such an emotional tone, Matt. I always say it to you because I absolutely love it about your voice. I could just sit here and listen to you because you've just got such a beautiful voice. Your riffs are getting cleaner as well, and you are growing, and I'd love to hear you sing that song when you're on top form, because I think you'd blow everybody away with what you can actually do with it. But for getting up there with tonsillitis as well and doing it like that and getting at the top end of your range as well, well done.
Stez.
Babies from tonsillitis and a chest infection. I didn't even know that, but that was amazing. When you were sitting down, I was waiting for the Matty Downs. But then when you stood up, I was like, oh, yeah, bang, then. I saw loads of passion in that, loads, when you stood up, and you felt the music, and every week you're getting clearer and clearer and clearer. I loved it. Well done, Matt.
Emily.
Yeah, your low tone is so gorgeous. Like, we all know that you can hit these big notes, like, and big falsetto notes, and like bigger than mine often. But that was stunning. You just have to know that, even with tonsillitis, that was still a good performance. Your riffs are getting cleaner, your diction's getting cleaner, and we can hear what you're saying. But I applaud you for getting up there, and that was still a great performance with tonsillitis, so well done.
Thank you.
Matthew, like, you know, I've heard you singing this a couple of weeks ago when you came up for rehearsal. And I said to you then, and I'll say it again to you, I do believe that you desperately need to record this and put it on YouTube because it got so much potential in it. Obviously, the trouble is, you are ill, and I didn't realise how ill you was. But listening to that, and when you went into what we know you can nail normally, I could see that it was a struggle for you. But don't panic, because we all get ill. We all get ill, and that's something we all got to deal with. What I want you to do is, obviously this week, rest that throat, sort it out, and I need you to get your head back in the game. Because Matthew, I got to say it again, I don't know if this season is almost like you've kind of not gone back into shell, but you've kind of distanced yourself. I don't know if it's because maybe you've looked at the other singers and that and stuff, and that's something that you did at the beginning of the last season. Snap out of it. You went all the way to the end last season. You can surely do that again. You need to get your head back in the game and come out and smash it. All right? Well done, man.